Hi, Taurus. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2020. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Ascendant, and Taurus Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Taurus, now on to your February 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Taurus, is the Ace of Cups, and this is a new love relationship. It could be a rebirth in an existing love relationship. This could also be universal love. You could be feeling love from, your clients, your customers, your friends, lots of people out there in the world. Things may seem different to you with love in February and maybe moving forward, because I'm hearing things are changing. Some of you may have had a lot of recent things going on in the area of love, marriage proposals, engagements, marriages, and even divorces. So leading up to February 2020, you may have had a lot of drastic things changing in the areas of love leading up to this month. Yeah, the guides are talking about you guys going through some kind of cycle of change in regard to love relationships. Some of you may have found that family has played a big part in those changes. So if any of you have been in a love relationship that family members didn't approve of, they may have interfered, or maybe you have kids, young kids, and or children, don't have to be young, and you were getting together with somebody new and they didn't like the person, or they didn't like you dating, or they didn't, because I get some of you, it's been connected to family, and some of you, it's been disruptive. Now, maybe some of you are married and you had a baby, or you had children come into your life through adoption or by other means. And, maybe you're watching your son or daughter's kids for them a lot, and that could be affecting your love life. It feels like your love life has been imposed upon or affected by family. Some of you may feel like you can't keep doing what you're doing in the area of love, like you need to change some kind of circumstance. So if you're I'm not meeting anybody new, I keep going on these dating sites, and all these people are they're after money or just sex, or they don't really want a relationship, you may have to say, time to get off the dating sites. Or, I really want to meet somebody, but you don't go anywhere. You are kind of hoping that Mr. or Mrs. Ms. or Mr. Right just show up for you, magically, and have been waiting for that. But whatever the reason is, whatever's going on with you in love, it comes up here there's something you need to change in regard to love, and it's got a lot to do with what you can do and control. Because you can't change and control the people around you or the circumstances around you. You may be able to influence them or manipulate them, possibly. But so this has to be a change of something that you do yourself. Some of you are going to start a new love relationship, but I don't really feel it's on top of you. It feels more to me like it's in the month of May, which for some of you is your birth month, or many of you. But it could happen at any point, but I do get, for some of you, there is new love relationship coming in here. Now, the next card you have is the Fool, which is starting out on a new path and a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations. But you have to take off the rose-colored glasses and be grounded in reality, or you could fall off that cliff. But it is good because it is a new journey. You just have to watch your step. You are proceeding forward, and you are proceeding forward cautiously and watching your step, especially in areas connected to do with love or your existing love life, whether it's existent or not existent yet. I do get you. It is actually connected to your Ace of Cups card. You may even be starting to examine your own energy that you're putting out there, and you may start to feel like, am I putting out some kind of vibe that's keeping people away? Or have I been too negative? Or am I putting out this like, yeah, don't get too close to me vibe? Like, I feel like you're starting to look at your own vibrations and energies that you're putting out there. And it's really time to haul out all your efforts to make yourself feel like more like good about yourself, whatever that's going to take. If it's wearing new makeup, changing your clothes, changing your hairstyle, joining a gym, going on a diet, changing what you're eating, or like maybe you have habits of like smoking or just whatever, vaping, smoking, whatever. You're going to start to look at things you can do and change within yourself that will, sometimes all it takes, if you want to meet somebody new or if you, is to just change a few things. It does shift and change your energy. You don't have to totally throw out everything that you were doing before and adopt all new ways of doing things, but changing things up about yourself will create something. You may also be putting yourself in a position where you're going out to revive or renovate your job, your career, and also you could even be thinking of doing that to your home. You know, you may have some people that were steering clear of you, Taurus, because you recently said some things they didn't like. It could have been at a wedding. It could have been at a family gathering over the holidays. It could have been just some offhand remark that you said and you didn't think much of it. You may have some people that are a little peeved at you or put off by something you said, and you may not have given any thought to the comment you made. It might have just been like some flip thing you just said, blah, blah, and didn't give it any thought, and you could have offended some people or have some people that are a little ticked off at you. Some of you, if you feel like if you've had a career that died, or a job that you quit, or a career that you left, you may resuscitate that. Like maybe you had some passion and you were like, I'm putting that away. And then you got a job doing something else and you don't really like that job that much, but it pays the bills or whatever. You may revive and resuscitate some career, could even be a love relationship for some of you. But really it feels more like a career path or some goal or dream that you had that you kind of like put away. I feel like you may be reviving it. You have the Judgment card here next. And this is, what do we think about a situation? What do we feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down? And how does it affect all the people involved in the situation? Could be you making some kind of statement or proclamation yourself. You may see some people, some things come out into the open, and you may be witnessing some people in February, March, or April that are going to be like bickering about what comes out. Now, this could be at your job. This could also be in a family relation, with family relations. It could also be with friends or socially, but it really has like this feeling of people like upsetment, people not happy with a circumstance that's going on. Could have a connection to do with people feeling like they've been unfairly treated. Perhaps there's people at work that feel like we should have gotten raises at the beginning of the year and we didn't, or we should have got our benefits packages have changed and now they are taking things away from us, or they're making us pay more for our health care than we did before, or they're cutting, used to be after so many years you got this amount of vacation time and now they've stopped it. Like whatever it is, or taking rights away from people. You could even be seeing this out in the world. This could be like state by state, province by province, country by country, or globally. I just get you witnessing people that are kind of up in arms about rights that they feel were unfairly taken away from them, or that they've been treated unfairly. That comes up here. You may be in a position where you have to explain yourself or give a public apology. Remember earlier I said you may have said something off the cuff that you thought was funny, or you didn't give any regard to it and you just said it and it offended some people. You may find that out, that you have to now, smooth down some ruffled feathers. So you may make a public apology, or you may make an apology to your family, to this particular person, to people at work, wherever it is. You may also feel like you're tired of being the scapegoat, and like too many things are getting pushed off and shoved off on you. And so you may be making some announcement about that. Like, you got to back it off of me. Don't put so much responsibilities on me. That kind of thing could be happening here. There's something that it appears to me like structures that are falling apart that need to get put back together again. This could be social structures, family structures, could even be structures within your home, walls, outbuildings, garages, sheds, or other things that are crumbling or falling apart, where structures need to get put back together again. You have the Justice card next. This is dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, the court systems, judges, lawsuits, settlements of any kind, documents, legal documents. Some of you that are getting married are going to be getting a marriage license. Some of you, this is about getting married, or some kind of, could even be prenuptial agreements, or some kind of legal papers or binding contracts that do have to do with marriage, if it's not getting married or getting divorced, or a prenup. It could be some other kind of legal papers that you're drawing up with you and your significant other. Some of you, there's a family dispute that goes to court and has to be reviewed. It could be divorce. It could also be custody, child custody, or an argument over, like, if there's an estate or will and you have siblings, or there's other people in the family that are arguing over the division of the property. That is likely here for some of you. Some of you may even be learning how the legal system works. Some of you may be taking some kind of test, and if you do, it'll be a passing grade. You will pass. If you have to take the bar exam to get your to become an attorney. But this could also be, maybe you're studying up law because there's something going on that you're concerned about, and you're like, yeah, like, I'm not saying you wouldn't hire a lawyer to do anything, but you may want to educate yourself on laws of things that you have some question about before you even talk to a lawyer. If there is somebody, family member or boss or coworker or neighbor, trying to start some ruckus with you, I feel whatever it is, some of you Tauruses may literally take this person to court, or they could be taking you to court. But I do get, there could be something that really does get settled in court, in the courts. You may feel like there's some money that you need to get back that was owed to you. Perhaps a boss didn't pay you what you should have gotten paid, or you were supposed to get, pension money, or retirement fund, or something like that. Or if you hurt yourself and you didn't get, you have a disability claim or something, or an insurance claim, there's a good chance that you're going to be, it may not be that you go to court in February. Some of you it could, but this may be when the ball starts to get rolling in regard to those issues. You have the Hierophant last, and this is God giving you a blessing or a warning. This could also indicate higher education or higher learning. Could also be something about, like, spirituality or religion. I do feel like something has kind of knocked down your self-esteem, some of you Tauruses, and I do feel that you are going to be on some kind of pathway or mission to regain that. Some of you may even do the court settlement behind closed doors, or make some kind of out-of-court settlement or agreement that's kind of like hidden or not out in court. That could happen for some of you, because I get settling some things behind closed doors comes up for some of you. Some of you may be experiencing at your work some kind of investigation or major intrusion that comes in. And I don't mean you're getting investigated. I mean the company or the place of business. Maybe there's people doing some serious, questionable business practices and activities, and like the authorities are getting called in to investigate this. If it's not the official authorities, it could be heads of company, heads of whoever owns the whole works could be coming in with a team to like look at everything, like look at the books. Could be a team of lawyers and accountants, like forensic attorneys looking over things. That's possible for some of you. You're like coming on this precipice of a fantastic time to change your job or career. You're like coming right into it now. So February through July will be really strong period of time for you to, if you want to leave your job, if you want to start a new career, or if you want to go back to one that you were into before that you kind of left. That activity is really coming up strongly here in this reading for you. You may also stake your claim or make some kind of proposal about something that you want, and you're going to make it really clear. And this could be about a particular job, a promotion, could even be if you're interested in somebody and you want to start dating them or get together with them, you may make your intentions totally clear. Also, in any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to, perhaps you wanted to be the president of that club, or the treasurer, or the secretary, or the vice president, or you wanted to be the leader of some group or board or organization. You will make those intentions clear to people that you are interested in getting that role or position. So now I apologize. I didn't have my crystals last month in January, and I said I would do it this month. So I will do it this month for Taurus. Let's see what gemstone crystal is the best for you for the month of February 2020. So what's the best gemstone crystal for Taurus to wear, work with, use in the month of February for Taurus? What's the best gemstone for Taurus? Taurus, you got lapis. So lapis is your stone for the month of February. It's going to help you calm down or shut down too much mind chatter, because I feel like some of the things that are coming up here in your reading, it's like the gears or wheels of a clock going round and round and round and round, and you could be making yourself, you could have sleepless nights or make yourself go crazy. So this is going to shut down too much mind chatter and like calm that kind of energy down for you in February. It's also going to put you on the forefront. It's going to give you some element of dynamicism. I think I said that right. It's going to make you more dynamic. And my guides are saying that your hopes, dreams, and wishes are really going to be fulfilled if you spend time meditating, either putting the stone on your third eye chakra or holding it in meditation, or looking at it. And thinking of your hopes, dreams, and wishes. It's going to really help you with manifesting. And if you're trying out for a new job or a new career, or you have to have big conversations legally or with higher ups, if you wear it where it's visible, my guides are saying it's going to give you the energy of power and authority. So it's a good stone for you to wear visibly, on a ring, a bracelet, a necklace, that other people will see it when you have to make important conversations or presentations. So I hope those messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching my videos. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And I also wanted to say here, YouTube has advised me back in December, I think, that they're going to be deleting subscribers that are dormant or inactive. So if you find that you're not getting notified when my videos go up, or to any other YouTube creators out there, and you think you're subscribed and you're not getting the notifications, you may want to check and resubscribe and make sure of that, because I did get that notification, and I heard another YouTuber that I watch and follow, he said the same thing. So just be sure to know that you're still subscribed. And as I always say, all the videos that I create, in addition to the ones I do here on YouTube, I post the links for those Vimeo videos in the description box, in the show more section below these videos. And the video series I have listed there's 4, I believe, and they're also available on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu. You'll see all the video selections I have. Click on the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. The first video series I have listed below is the Psychic Crystal readings for February 2020, where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions as an expansion of this reading from my guides for the month of February 2020 for each sign of the zodiac. The other most recent video series I've recorded for Vimeo is my Jupiter in Capricorn Psychic Tarot, Oracle card, and crystal readings. That is going to last for a 1-year period from December of 2019 through December of 2020. Jupiter is now in Capricorn, and you might be very interested to see how that's going to affect your sun sign, and you might want to check out your rising sign as well. The other 2 video series I have listed below are for the 2 eclipses we had recently. The first one is for the solar eclipse in Capricorn on December 26th, 2019, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading. And the other video series for the other eclipse is the full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer on January 10th, 2020, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading. In those separate video series, in each one I look into what changes and new beginnings and endings are happening for you, because that is what eclipses bring. So if you haven't checked them out yet, those links are below this video. The other thing I want to say is, if you would like to get more predictions and messages from me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and at The Lucky Mermaid on Twitter. Many people find those predictions and messages I post there resonate with them, so I hope you decide to go check those out. You may find they resonate with you as well. And if you would like to donate to my channel to help support my channel, I would appreciate that. The link is below all those video links. I had some kind people ask me about it in December. Did I have a link to donate? Which I did not. And so I created one, and I want to thank you to all of the kind people that donated to my channel. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot. So thank you for that. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic month of February, Taurus. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.